Okay, so it says I found that the big T allele in pea plants is 80%. So here's the way we're going to look at solving this question. The big T allele is 80%. That means that, okay, big T allele, which is going to stand for P, is 0.8. And the little t allele, which is going to stand for what variable? Q is going to be equal to what? 0.2, right? So I've got these two guys. Now, if you think about it, if I'd only given you the big T allele, you could have solved for the little t as being 20% because 100% minus 80% is 20%. Now let's look at our equation. P squared plus 2pq, pq, plus q squared is equal to 1, right? Okay, well, what do you want to solve for first? The heterozygous, homozygous dominant, or homozygous recessive? You tell me. Yeah, which one do you want? 1, 2, or 3 first?
1.
Okay, fine. You want heterozygous. So I need to solve for this part. 2 times p, which is 0.8 times q, which is 0.2. 16 times 2 is 32. 0.32, which means 32% of the population is going to be heterozygote. Give me another one. You want the homozygous dominant or homozygous recessive? Okay, fine. Right there. That's going to be p squared, which is going to be 0.8 times 0.8, or 0.8 squared, which is going to be 0.64, which means 64% of the population is going to be a homozygous dominant. Then obviously you don't get a choice because there's only one left, q squared. That's going to be 0.2 squared, which is going to end up being what? 0.04, which would mean that 4% of the population is going to be a homozygous recessive issue. Okay, that would make sense. And the sum of all of these should be 1. I'm not saying you have to solve that 1, but you could check it as 1. Do we understand this principle? No? Yes. Okay, well maybe you want to, like, you know, write down, leave some space in your little notebooks. And let's look at this first equation. This is not a quiz, this is just for extra practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you read question 1. I'm going to put on the rest of this Justin Bieber song. It's got a...
No, but you said Radiohead.
We got to finish Justin Bieber song. It's got 1 minute left, and let's just say in the 1 minute, I kind of like to see everyone getting an answer to this. What a great song. Are we done? Good? What's the answer? B? Are we okay with it being B? Let's see. Tests show that 70% of the population had the A1 allele. So the A1, maybe we can just view that as being P. So P is equal to 0.7, which means Q is equal to 0.3. Okay, so it says, what proportion carry both alleles, which, that's a fancy way of saying which proportion is heterozygotes. Okay, well, to find that out, that's what part of the P squared, 2pq, Q squared is the heterozygous part. Okay, so that's going to be 2 times P, which is 0.7 times 0.3. 0.21 times 2 is going to be 0.42. So B would have to be the right answer. Cool? Okay. Let's look at question 2. And someone's been singing Radiohead for a while, so we'll put on a Radiohead song.
That's like Dead Mouse after Radiohead. Everybody likes Dead Mouse. Universally accepted.
And let's work on question 2. Me?
What does that information have to do with the question?
It doesn't.
Why is it there?
Testing error. You just need to read 2.
Flowers blue blood tested.
Flowers don't have blood.
I was kind of concerned. Because question too.
You could actually use whatever you want to. It's just your book used P's and Q's, and so does every book I've ever read. We all have an answer?
Yeah, I'm doing
What answer?
I think
Okay, put your heads down. Don't be scared. Okay?
it's good.
If you think it's B, raise your hand. Okay? How about people that are voting for A? Okay? C? And how about D? Okay? You can yeah, it's not E, so whatever. I think most of us were getting it right. The answer is C. Let's work this out. It says in peas, a gene controls flower color such that big R is purple and